What it do, man? What's with the smiley face,
Somebody
man?
said you was trying to spar sometimes. What you trying
What
to
you
do,
trying to
bro?
do, man? Where you trying to take this thing, dog? You
Don't
said
don't.
20. Is it gonna be a 20-minute session? It's gonna be, we're gonna do the rounds, man. What you trying to do? How we playing this
Oh, you.
thing? Or go ahead
Hey,
and say what you gonna say first.
you know I don't get tired.
Man,
I
come
I
on,
I.
with all of the sports science on the West Coast, man, I bet you don't.
Well, you know I've been like this since I've been a baby. You know that don't play. You know I've been like that since I've been a baby.
Hey Dre, man, say the word, man. We can line up the exhibition. I promise, bro. I'm
No, we're
ready.
not doing the exhibition. We finna spar. I've been trying to get some work, and you've been ducking.
Oh God, I can't believe you just said that.
But
You really
you
just
getting
flipped
on
the
this
script
live
like that.
acting different.
You
Thank you.
really just flipped
Appreciate
the
you. All
script
right, take
like
it easy.
that,
You getting on this live acting different.
bro.
Look, we ain't look.
Just like I said, whenever you ready to get in shape, though. I mean, I ain't boxer. I ain't. Yeah, I told you that. We got to get in some shape first.
Ooh,
You gonna let me get my time in?
wait,
Me?
what you mean? We got to get in some shape. I'm
Man,
in shape,
stop it, man. You ain't been doing number lifting weight. You already said I don't be in the bag.
brother.
Also,
Just
I
cause
know
you
what
ain't in,
happened.
just cause you
Wait,
not
wait,
in
wait.
shape, you think I'm not in shape?
But
We
wait.
not the same.
We know you've been lifting weights, but you
You
already
don't know
said
what
you
I've
ain't been
been
touching
doing,
no bag. Only reason you've been touching, be
brother.
quiet, man. Listen, the only reason you've been touching the bag is because you was getting ready for Crawford first for a little sparring match, and they probably
Oh
kept
my
a little
god,
hunger there. And then you calling out AJ now, so I already know you just up in the gym punching everything you see, man. You just in that mode right now, man.
bro. I wish you understood what I was actually doing, bro. I wish you understood it.
You see,
You gotta get off this internet.
you still
You
playing the
gotta get
game in
off
the
this.
background, huh? You still.
No, you gotta get off this internet wave. Just cause you don't see it, you think it ain't happened. Just cause I ain't talking about it, you think it ain't happened.
It don't even matter. You know why? Because you've been gone for 8 years, man.
Really? Has it been that long?
Did you just hear
It
what I
don't,
said?
it don't feel like that. I
Did-
still feel spry. I still feel good.
that boy said spry. How you
I
spell
don't,
that?
I don't put no poison in my body.
How you spell spry
I
first,
sleep
man?
good at night, man. I feel
Yeah.
good.
You ain't thinking about boxing. You did everything you want to do. When you walked away, you walked away, bro.
No, let's talk about that matchup, man. You trying to defer away from
I'm,
Can we get
what,
E? Can we
that's
get E?
exactly what I'm
Can,
on.
get EK Eric Kelly, get on here. EK, get on there, please.
Eric Kelly.
I need some
Eric
witnesses
Kelly
because
ain't in here
you ain't
right
gonna
now.
listen to me today.
Eric
EK,
Kelly
send
not
the
in here right
request.
now.
He
Berto
finna
here.
send the request. Berto don't want to get
Berto
on. I
here.
told Bert to get on.
Yeah, I just pushed him. There you go, right there. Dumb man too can't say him.
Wait, right.
Hey, go
Hey,
to sleep,
get
man. He just woke up from a good dream, and he on the East Coast still, so I know he's sleepy.
where
I'm literally
EK at?
sleep by
EK
this
gonna tell it
time,
like
man.
it is. He ain't
Where,
EK gonna tell it like it is.
where EKZ at? I seen him down there. I seen him floating through Miami too. What you doing, EK?
There
Yeah,
you
tap
go. There you
EK in
go.
there.
We got four bodies up in here
I'm
now.
still trying to figure out what happened when y'all fought.
EK always showing me love, man. So I ain't worried about. But whatever
There he go.
he gonna keep it a
There
buck
he
at the same
go.
time, though. He gonna keep it a
There
buck at
he
the same
go.
time, though.
Okay,
Yo,
EK,
Hey, Keezy.
listen.
I ain't gonna do
Hold on.
nothing but tell the truth. Stop
Okay, so
asking
listen. I'm
questions.
just saying.
Always.
Listen, I'm
I
just
don't
saying
expect
this.
nothing less.
Look, Andre Ward. Hold on. Should we do amateurs or pros?
It.
Pros,
Amateurs is
they
Me and
pro.
pros,
Darrell.
they pros.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
so yeah.
No,
pros.
but
Okay,
amateurs it would have been nice. It would have been a nice click up in the amateurs,
I
boy.
already know
So
what.
what you saying about the pros, though? What you trying
Huh?
to
They
say?
pros,
what y'all
and the
want to talk about?
pros. I'm gonna
Amateur
tell you
I'm
what's
AB?
gonna happen. I'm gonna tell
I'm
you what's
just
gonna happen.
I don't care.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Ward gonna win in the pros.
How?
whoa, he said it fast.
I
How?
know it.
How? How?
I know it.
He said it fast.
Why?
That's
Second
crazy.
half of the fight,
What's gonna happen?
Andre Ward gonna wear him down to the body. He gonna stay close. He gonna stay
Mhm.
close. Jay,
I mean,
You don't think Darrell
Andre,
can take it to the body?
Andre Dirrell. Say what?
You don't think Darrell can take it to the body?
I said you're gonna wear him down to the body in the
I ain't
second
never
half
had
of the
a. I
fight,
ain't never got
so
to
he
the
could take
body and
it.
Darrell,
was
So he
hurting the
could take
body
it.
in the
Listen,
fight
up
ever.
top, up top, up top. He could take it to the body.
Hmm.
But what's gonna happen at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Those is key rounds.
And
It's
boy,
that's
gonna
what
be
he looking
ugly.
forward to.
Darrell, you gonna
And that's
take
what he
Yes.
another.
looking
And the
forward to.
amateurs, and the
Yes.
He
amateurs,
fight to look forward to
and the
the later round.
amateurs, and the amateurs, Andre Dirrell throw too many punches.
That
I
nigga
think
was
I
flying.
get.
In the amateurs, he was flying.
And the amateurs,
Listen.
yo, I seen Dre hit niggas with a 12 piece.
No, listen.
Going back to the
Hold
ropes.
on. What weight though? You talking about with
65,
65,
6,
bro?
Man, I blew.
65, 6.
I
No,
went from 119 to 165 in 1
65.
He
year.
wasn't
Like,
The
why we
he
talking
wasn't
about
punching like that
119
at
in
65. He wasn't throwing them
Niggas was
combinations at
120,
65, not like that.
125,
I did whatever
125.
I need to do. Literally, if you press me, that's when you got the hand. That's why the Cuban fought me like that in the Olympics. Like I fought the Cuban twice. He pressed me in the
Well,
Pan American Games. They robbed me by 1 point. And then I fought him in the pre-Olympics, beat him, and I fought him in the Olympics and beat him, but I only beat him by a few points. In the pre-Olympics, I beat him by like 8 or 9 points. In the Olympics, he knew to not press me and start. If you press me, that's when I let my hands fly. So the more you was on, the more I was like lighting cats up.
so
So
what's
everybody
happening
knew to
right
stay
now?
back.
So what's happening right now? What's
What
happening
I
I
right
say?
now?
think
Amateurs is
I
amateurs.
think
What's happening right now? What happened if we get a spawn session right now? That's all I want to see. You can't wear no
AB,
knee
AB,
brace.
I
AB,
got
AB,
I got to get prepared
AB.
for a sparring match, bro.
Look, listen to
Huh?
me. Listen to me.
I ain't about to
Listen
sit
to
up here
me.
and say this boy about to do nothing to
Listen
me
to
because he
me.
had the better
Andre
career.
Dirrell, look at that
That's what
chair
I'm
he's
talking
sitting
about
in.
right
He
now. I'm not
old.
talking. I ain't
Darrell
talking
old. Look at that chair he's sitting in, bro.
No,
He old.
I'm chuck full of wisdom.
Hey,
It's a
Darrell,
big
look, bro.
difference.
Listen,
It's a big
listen.
difference,
You
brother.
wear a knee
Terrible.
brace to go for a walk, bro. Your legs can't deal with me,
No,
bro.
that's for
And
just
look,
in
I
case,
didn't have
man.
I didn't have some knee stuff too, but I don't wear no knee brace though. I
Oh, the
don't wear no
lie.
knee brace though.
He said, "That
Come
boy gonna
on,
take a
bro.
Man,
knee
come
brace."
on, man. You ain't about to bag on a knee
He
brace,
said,
and
"Look
you gonna
at a
keep that
chair,
going until
yeah."
we spar. You gonna try to get in my head, but it ain't gonna work, bro. I'm on a whole different level. I'm trying to get my boy
All
EK
right,
back
look. So
in,
what you
man.
want to
His
do?
Wi-Fi must be
Bert don't
bugged.
know how all the streaming stuff go. What's the
I'm
biggest audience,
I'm
bro?
gonna be
Hey,
I'm gonna be the referee.
You gonna
We
be
can
the
have
ref?
it. We can have it on Twitch live.
Quit. Okay. Hey,
You know what I mean?
I
We can do
look.
it.
I don't want no
I can
round. I
get it.
say 20 minutes.
I and listen. I can put the
that's tough.
sponsorships together. I mean, I hit up Twitch. I hit up Kick. You know what I'm saying? We can try to make the situation happen live.
Can we
I know
go
I
20
just try to take
minutes?
it again, EK,
20
man.
minutes.
Cause he can get all that early steam out the
How
way,
many?
and I'm about to come
How many
on right
rounds
around the
y'all trying to?
20
How many rounds
minutes.
y'all trying to? How many
20
rounds
20
y'all
minutes.
trying to
You
go?
minutes.
you want me to
20
prep?
minutes.
Hey, EK, he want to do a 20-minute round.
20-minute round
On Twitch. Yes.
We
on
can do 4-minute
Twitch.
rounds, bro. We can
Four
do four
minute
minute rounds.
I'm
rounds.
Yeah. No. Yeah. 4-minute rounds. Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
gonna get. I'm
Bro, I'm
get
not
Aiden
doing
Ross
20
to
minutes.
come.
I'm not in the gym working. I'm lifting weights, bro. I hit the bag. Ironically, I hit the bag for 20 minutes straight. But I don't throw combinations like that.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So,
You
I just
talking
sit there, I
crazy.
just hit the bag. Boom, boom. I can forget it, man. We can go 20. We can go 20. We're gonna do 20-minute rounds. That's crazy work, but I'm gonna do it.
It's crazy work, but I'm gonna know what happened, man. What happened? Y'all gonna go 20 minutes or not?
We're gonna do 20.
My boy just
He
ran
need he
off.
need to find the edge. He need to take me into deep waters. That's his game. You
Whatever.
see, what does that sound like? You don't wanna let me be fresh, so you
Listen, man.
need to find your advantage. Like he's
Listen. I
cunning,
put the
he's
offer.
smart, he
Listen, I put the offer.
assesses.
Listen, I put the offer on the table. You and Andre Ward, 10 rounds, live on Twitch. I'm gonna call some of my people. We're gonna try to make it happen. Make it Aiden Ross involved. So you just make sure we're gonna put the paperwork together live on Twitch or on Kick. Coming
Yeah.
soon. So just make sure that you're ready. All right.
What is
Talk to
kill
your
you,
people.
bro? Who is kill you, bro? What is he saying? Huh? Late your night, your dreams, son. I swear I'm about to cancel everything now.
What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got my favorite fighter of all time, Andre SOG Ward, in the news with Andre Dirrell, who I also feel like is a very, very great fighter in his time or whatnot. So they had their whole debate about who would win if they were to fight. Because if you guys don't know, first of all, let me give a major shout out to Eric Kelly. If you don't know who Eric Kelly is, bro, then you young in the boxing game, because that's an OG. But anyways, and I got to give a shout out to Andre Berto as well. Y'all make sure y'all go check out the interview with him and Andre Ward. But Andre Ward and Andre Dirrell was actually supposed to fight each other. They were all in the Super 6 middleweight tournament. Andre Ward had beaten Mikkel Kessler. No, because after Mikkel Kessler, Dre was actually supposed to fight Jermaine Taylor, but Jermaine ended up pulling out, so Dre ended up beating Alan Green. If I'm not mistaken, I think he beat Alan Green, and then Andre Dirrell was robbed against Carl Froch. I definitely feel like Andre Dirrell should have won that fight, and then he went on to fight I think Arthur Abraham, and we saw that incident. He ended up having to pull out of the fight or whatnot. Now, Andre Ward and Andre Dirrell are actually really good friends. They came up in the amateurs together. They were on the Olympic team together and all that type of stuff. But the question was thrown out there, who would win, and then they also offered to spar each other. Now, I'm gonna always admit, Andre Ward is my favorite fighter of all time. I am a biased Andre Ward fan. I'm just gonna admit that, but I'm gonna try to give my take on it without being biased. All right. I will definitely say this. Andre Dirrell was the more talented fighter. I gotta keep it a buck on there. Andre Dirrell was Terrence Crawford before Terrence Crawford was. Meaning Andre Dirrell was slick. He could fight. He could switch stance. He could fight as a southpaw, as an orthodox fighter. He could fight as a southpaw just as good as he could as an orthodox fighter. He was slick as hell, bro. Had pop in both punches. Like Andre Dirrell was to me that guy, and I always felt like when I saw the tournament bracket, I'm thinking like, damn, I thought Mikkel Kessler was going to be some good work, but I always felt like Andre Dirrell is going to be the toughest fight for Andre Ward or whatnot. Now, what would end up happening in that fight was, I do feel like in the early rounds, I feel like Andre Dirrell would have had some. He would have banked the earlier rounds, right? I'd probably say either round 1 through 3 or I'd probably say round 1 through 4. Because Andre Dirrell was just a talented fighter. But I feel like from round 5 on up, Andre Ward would have kind of taken over. And but I definitely feel like Andre Dirrell would have got at least probably like 1 round in the later rounds or whatnot. But I would have ultimately had Andre Ward beating Andre Dirrell 7 rounds to 5. And that's me speaking without being biased. Andre Ward he had what Andre Dirrell did. While Andre Dirrell had so much talent, like he was the more talented fighter when it comes to him and Andre Ward. Dirrell was the more talented fighter. More athletic. Just golly, Andre Dirrell in his prime was he was amazing to me, man. And it actually never dawned on me until I was listening to Paulie Malignaggi when they had asked Paulie Malignaggi like who was the best fighter to never win a world title, and he was like Andre Dirrell. I'm like, what? And like I don't watch this man's career, and it just slipped over my head that he's never won a world title. He should have against Carl Froch though. Let's keep it a buck. He beat Carl Froch handedly. He beat Carl Froch, bro. But man, Andre Dirrell just was like just he was a beast, man. But with all that talent, one of the things that he lacked, in my opinion, I'm not dissing him, but he lacked heart, man. And I don't mean no disrespect by that, but like I first noticed it. Okay, when he fought Arthur Abraham, right? He fought Arthur Abraham, and he was outboxing the hell out of Arthur Abraham. He was, clearly winning that fight. Even dropped Arthur Abraham. No, I don't think that was his first time being dropped, because I think Arthur Abraham was dropped by Edison Miranda, or anyway, I don't know. Anyways, in the later rounds in that fight, Arthur Abraham started to close the distance. He started to land more or whatnot, and then obviously the slip came. Right now, it was clear as day that it was a slip, and he hit at Andre Dirrell when he was low. Right. But the thing is, if you go back and watch that, bro, I'm not gonna lie. If you go back and watch it, like and you guys somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never seen a delayed reaction to a headshot. I've seen delayed reactions to a body shot, and that makes sense. But if you go back and watch when Andre Dirrell slipped, Arthur Abraham hit him right, and then Andre Dirrell kind of looked like, why would you do that? And then he just like kind of fell out like he was out or whatnot. Now I don't know, bro. I've always kind of felt like that was fishy, and this is just my opinion. I mean, he could very much so be, could have been out, but it was just my opinion. It was just like, bro, I've just never seen that before like that. I've never seen a delayed reaction to a headshot. And again, for y'all that don't know what I'm talking about, just go back and watch the fight and just go watch that moment. You ain't gotta watch the fight, just watch that moment. I think it was in like the 11th round. It just was a weird thing to me. You got to really watch it, but you'll see what I'm talking about. And so, but at the time, I'm like, all right, that was foul play, whatever. He got the victory. He ended up getting out of the tournament or whatnot, and rightfully so. And, it is what it is. Now, what got me as well, though, what made me like question, like, dang, was that legit or was it his heart? Was pretty much the same thing happened. Well, no, not the same thing, but he was hit after the bell with Jose Uzcategui, and Jose, and I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I didn't feel like Jose was doing it with malicious intent. Arthur Abraham, I do feel like he was frustrated in that fight and he wanted to go ahead and get Andre Dirrell up out of there. He did that with malicious intent. Jose Uzcategui was just in the middle of a combination and the bell rung and he landed a punch and Andre Dirrell like went limp or whatnot. And I don't know. I just he won by disqualification. So I've kind of always questioned his heart. Not always, but I've kind of questioned his heart. Another thing is Dre knows how to take things to the next level, meaning that Dre knows how to beat you on the outside, which I don't think he would have beaten Andre Dirrell on the outside, but he also knows how to close the distance very, very well to where he can get off his shots on the inside and you can't get yours off. Just ask somebody like Carl Froch. While be it, I understand Carl Froch had much more of a wide, squared up stance than Andre Dirrell. The boxing IQ goes to Andre Ward, and I do feel like Andre Ward was a smarter fighter or whatnot. But I definitely, I was actually kind of glad that we didn't get that fight, not because I like both fighters, but I like all three of the American fighters. Y'all know Jermaine Taylor is my people. Andre Ward is my favorite fighter of all time, and I was definitely a big fan of Andre Dirrell. My first time actually seeing him was against Curtis Stevens. But that dude was just athletic as hell and could box, and it was slick and just real nice. Unfortunately, his career didn't go as well as he would have liked for it to. But I'm not going to take away the fact that this man was, talent-wise was just phenomenal. In Andre Dirrell, it just kind of sucks that, your career doesn't pan out. He actually fought Triple G in the amateurs. He was a bronze medalist in the 2004 Olympic Games, and he lost to Triple G or whatnot. And then he actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think he actually beat Triple G in the amateurs as well. I think he beat him in the amateurs at one point, but then he lost to him in the second fight or something like that. And then obviously, it's just sad with his career. Andre Ward, obviously, two division champion, unified in both divisions or whatnot. Wonderful, magnificent career. What more can I ask for? Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?